Hi guys, so today I thought we would go through my spring bulb order. I'm starting to get them in and I actually got notification today that they're sending the rest of them, so I'm going to want to get these planted pretty soon. I generally like to plant my spring bulbs anywhere from the 1st to the 15th of November. I can go towards the end of November, but it starts to get pretty cold and I really don't want to be outside planting bulbs. But if I have to, I can go that late. I definitely do want to get them into the ground so that they have their cold dormancy period so that they'll flower for me in the spring. This year I actually ordered mine through a place called DutchBulbs.com. They have a couple of different companies. One I think is called Holland Bulbs, and then there's this K. Van Borgendine company. But if you just go online and just look up DutchBulbs.com, that's where I ordered mine from. And you can pick from anything that you could possibly want. They have tons of different colors of tulips and daffodils. They have nice mixtures of blends. They have pretty good selection. I actually placed my order back in, I think it was the end of July. I just did that so that I could place, or I could get what I wanted from the catalog. But they don't ship out until it's time for planting, so it's a perfect scenario. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of the bulbs that I ordered, and hopefully we can put the picture up here so you all can see what they're going to look like when they flower. One of the first tulips that I ordered was a blend or a mixture of tulips. They have salmon colored ones, white ones, and a light orange, orangey kind of peach colored ones, all in a mixture of the tulips. These grow about 18 to 24 inches and they'll bloom for me right around April or May. Another one that I ordered was a daffodil. This one's a really small daffodil. It's called Thyla daffodil. I think Thylia daffodil. This one is white, but they're real small and they have a whole bunch of little flowers on one stem. And so they look really nice in a big cluster. These are, like I said, all white and they grow about 14 inches tall. Another daffodil that I ordered was called Ice Follies. This one's a larger daffodil. This one has their white petals, and then they have a very light yellow cup in the center. And these grow about 16 inches tall. Another daffodil that I ordered was called Blushing Lady. This one is another large daffodil. It is actually 16 inches tall, and the petals are yellow with a very light orange cup. A couple of more tulips that I ordered. One was called Sunrise Dynasty. This one starts out with a little yellow orange, goes to a red, and then goes to a cream colored center. These are about 20 inches tall. Another tulip that I ordered was called Jimmy Tulip. This one is, it's kind of like a yellow on the top and it goes to an orange at the bottom. And these are about 14 inches tall. Another mixture that I ordered was called Daydream Tulip. These are like a light red, orange, and yellow. And they're all kind of a lighter palette of colors. They're not bright colors that'll just hit you in the face, but they're more of a light. I wouldn't call them a pastel blend, but they are a lighter blend. And these grow about 22 inches tall. Another one that I ordered, which is kind of out of my normal color scheme of things, is called White Clouds. These are all white tulips. I generally will go towards like yellows, reds, oranges. Those are the colors I like. But I've been going towards whites lately because in a grouping or just by themselves, at a distance, they just really pop out in your garden. And they also make other flowers pop out too. These White Clouds ones get about 20 inches tall. In my backyard, I have a field. It's kind of very sloped. So this year I thought that I would put out there a bunch of crocus. They'll be able to grow and flower because they bloom really early, right around the end of March, end of February, beginning of March. And by the time I get ready to mow back there, they'll have flowered and I can just mow over them and then hopefully they'll naturalize and come back. One of the mixes that I got was called just Crocus Mix. These have like like a lavender, a deep purple, a yellow in that mixture. And I think there's some maybe some orange in there too. And these only grow about 4 to 6 inches tall. A couple more bulbs that I ordered, and these I don't think will winter here. I do have them, and I'm going to store them in the garage for the winter, and then plant them in early spring. I planted this one last year, but I think I planted it too late because it got too hot, and the plants just ended up petering out before they really flowered well. And this one is a ranunculus mix. In there's a bunch of different colors. There's pink, there's red, there's yellow, there's white. And I'm going to put these in my cut flower garden in the raised beds. These grow about 12 to 14 inches tall, and they bloom late May, early June. And then once that, they'll just die back. Last year I planted them. I started them indoors and I planted them outdoors, thinking that that would be a good time frame. But I just don't think it was cold enough for them. They don't want to be frozen, but they don't want that real hot 80, 85 degree weather. So what I'm going to do is I have cold frames that I've built. I'm going to plant them early and cover them with the cold frame and see if that will help. The other one that I ordered was, it's called Byzantine gladiolas. These, again, won't winter here, so I'm going to plant them in early spring, and I think that they'll do fine. These are a deep fuchsia color, actually, so I think they're going to be kind of pretty, and they grow about 20 to 24 inches, and they should be blooming right around June. Another bulbs that just until recently have I actually started liking them. I just never really paid attention. In my mind, spring bulbs were daffodils, tulips, and crocus. That's what I thought. But there's a bunch of different other ones. And these in particular, I've actually kind of grown very fond of. And they are alliums. So I planted some before, and I love the way that they just grow real tall and have these big round clusters of flowers in your garden. So this year I ordered one that's called Giant Allium Duet, and what that is there's a bunch of different colors in it. There's white, a deep purple, and a light purple. And so these I think will be pretty cool, and they grow real tall. They're like 36 to 48 inches tall. So I'll plant them deep in my flower beds, and hopefully they'll grow up and be flowering above the canopy of the other flowers. Another one that I ordered was called Purple Sensation. These are just all purple alliums, and they grow 24 to 30 inches tall. A couple more mixtures that I got some more crocus. These are called giant crocus, so I'm assuming that they're going to be a little bit bigger than the other crocus ones that I ordered. These are all like white, yellow, and purple, so I'm going to put these in the field as well. So I'm hoping that they'll just naturalize and just over the years just grow more and more. I ordered another blend. It's called Wildflower Bulb Mix. I've never grown these before, and I don't even know half of the names of some of these. The only things that I could see on there that I thought would be tall are the tulips. Everything else they're saying 5 to 6 inches tall. And it looks like there's a bunch of like little rock iris in there. Maybe some of those teddy daffodils, which are real small yellow ones. I've grown those before and they don't get real tall. But there's a whole bunch of other different ones in there, so I thought that'd be a nice mixture to grow. So I'm going to plant that in a little area by the potting shed this year. So those are the bulbs that I ordered. They're starting to come in, like I said, and I'm going to get these all planted. And as we go through, I'm going to take you along on that one in a different video, how I plant them. So I hope you enjoyed this for today. Hope you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you in the next project. Bye.